Paul Brown Stadium, located 1 block from the Ohio River, is truly one of the best structures in the world of sports and one of the most inviting as fans line up to pack the jungle zone prior to kickoff. He'll down it in the end zone. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Stay in your lanes, baby! Stay in your lanes!
Throws it. And the pass is knocked away. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Gets the pass away. Katupu picks it off. Tackle was made by Jones. Well, it didn't take long to get the game's first turnover. Rolling right. Passes to his left. Can't make the catch in traffic. Miller was the intended receiver on the play. Hit on the pass. They'll take him down, but not before he gives the Colts a 1st and goal. The pass is away. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Coach Sean Payton disagrees with the call, so he's going to challenge it.
Is an exclusive level for luxury seating members only. Ask for additional details and information today.
So after taking another look, they'll give him the catch.
Well, and that's exactly why they have the eyes in the sky, because every once in a while on the sideline, the officials can miss one. They come back and they get it right, and that's what's really important.
Indianapolis up 7 points. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback.
Their last series was a downer, but this is a chance now to come back out and prove that you're not going to dwell on that. Just pick up a couple of first downs, and the last thing in the world they need right now, though, is a 3 and out.
The stop was made by Bartell. Bird gets 6 yards on the play. They go with a pitch to the right. Tackle was made by Kane. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. He's going for it all. Incomplete pass. And that incomplete pass will probably lead to the punting unit coming out onto the field as they go 3 and out.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Takes it back to the 49. The Colts got the ball into the end zone on their last possession. Gets the pass away. Iglesias was the intended receiver. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 49. Dumps it out left. Sanders was there to bring him down. Gain of 9. Passes the ball. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. Bernard Berrien thought he had a sure catch.
And that's so frustrating as a wide receiver. You know you're going to get hit on the play. Just wrap it up, make the catch, and go to the ground.
He missed it wide right. Gets the ball away. He's down the sideline. To the 10. They'll score. Touchdown.
Greg Jennings brings so much to the table as a wide receiver. He's really an asset to this offense.
Gostkowski adds the extra point, and we're all tied up.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. Yeah, it's on. Gets the pass off. And he catches it off the tip. At the 40.
Barber is there on the tackle.
Wade passes the 2,000-yard mark for the year. Excellent game through the air will set them up with first and 10 once again. Throws it out. Makes the catch. Sanders makes the tackle.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play this offense is built around.
Passes to the end zone. Tipped away.
Harkert was defending on the play.
4 yards for a first here on third down. Ball on the 28. Here's the pass, and it's completed.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Gives it up the gut. The stop was made by Parker. They get a good 7 yards on that play. That brings up second down. Throws it short. Bernard Berrien was his intended target. Less than 10 yards away from a score now. Gives it off. He gets out to about the 9-yard line before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. We'll get our first flag of the game. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call. They call on the field goal unit here. This will be a 36-yard try. And it's good.
Let's take a look at the Sprint drive summary.
I had my doubts about that kick.
Yeah, he just squeezed that one in there, didn't he? I'm sure he's going to be exhaling for about the next 30 seconds.
He'll down it in the end zone.
The Bengals looking for another 7 on this drive. They're still behind, but they can build on the momentum of that last drive if they can put one together here.
Pitch out. Bird can't hang on to the ball. Atupu recovers the loose ball.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
Throws it, and he caught it. He does a good job to hang on to the ball. Miller with his third reception. Wade will hand it off.
Nice hold that time by the offensive line, and a good burst by the back to take advantage of it, pick up 6 yards and a first down.
Brown was there on the tackle. They'll set up, needing 8 for the score. Here's the give. And he makes it out to about the 5-yard line before several defenders bring him down. He passes short. Lance Briggs was there to bring him down.
Very strange looking play on third down. I don't know how you decide to make that throw when you know you need more yardage than that for a first down.
And with that, the score is the Colts 13, the Cincinnati Bengals 7. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They'll go to work at the 20.
Hey, let's go. Screen, dog, screen.
Here's the halfback. Bird comes. Moves to his right. Passes. He goes up high for the catch. Tackle was made by Lofa Tatupu.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
1st and 10.
Get ready.
Passes it. Comes down with it.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Here's the give.
Scott was there to bring him down.
Just about 3 yards there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Get it now.
Sees a man. Goes deep. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Throws the deep pass. Knocked loose.
Big play right there. You're not always going to get there in coverage, so your last line of defense is a big shot like that, and it worked to perfection.
No good. They'll start at the 43-yard line. Gets the pass out. Brings it in. And he's drilled at the 40.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish a run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Here's the give. Tackle was made by Carr. A 7-yard play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 13-7. Colts. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. Passes it out.
College was the intended receiver on the play.
Again with the carry. The stop was made by Parker.
And when you can run the ball for first downs, it sets up the play action. Now look for this team to be able to mix it up, and that can be so tough on the defense.
Here's the throw. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up. He'll get it again. Tackle was made by Brown. 3rd and 9. Ball on the 27.
Let's go.
Defense coming, and the ball comes out. Indianapolis is able to fall on it.
Sometimes there's nothing more interesting than a fumbled football because that oblong-shaped football really makes for some interesting bounces out there. They were lucky to get that one back.
Well, that one looked like it was going wide, but it barely made it in.
That one just made it inside the upright. That's one where you see the field goal kicker going, but he got it.
Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. They'll start at the 28-yard line. Throws it. Pass is complete. He fumbled it.
Referee's going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it.
Kane grabs it up. The Colts win the battle. They get the takeaway.
Very good work that time to recover the football for the defense. And if you've ever been in the bottom of one of those pileups like that, you know that anything goes.
Gives it right side. And he has plenty of room. To the 10.
No official signal yet. This will not be a touchdown.
And you can't ask for any better field position after that big run. First down. Passes to the end zone. That incompletion will bring up second down. On the ground with a tailback.
The Colts started in enemy territory and needed just 3 plays to score.
Hall adds the extra point.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
Drop at the 26-yard line. They'll go to work at the 26-yard line. First down, 10 to go. The pocket is collapsing.
Tremendous effort and good teamwork by the Colts.
Makes the short throw.
Tupu is there on the tackle.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
He throws right. Johnson
Was there to bring him down.
The Colts were flying to the ball on that series. There's no way they were going to let them get a first down. The Colts offensively looking pretty strong right now, and they've got the look of a team who may be going in for the kill here. Too early to entirely put it away, but a touchdown would certainly be tough to overcome.
They give it to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 33 before he's wrestled to the ground. Passes to his left.
Holly was the intended receiver.
Third down.
He needs to get the pass off. Wade fumbles it.
Who's going to come up with this one?
Sims picks it up.
The Bengals win the scramble. They take over.
He used that big old body of his to shield everybody else off the football, and he won that battle.
Riley hands it off. The stop was made by Tupu. Bird gets about a yard on the play. Gets the pass away. Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
Drops the sure pick.
Jennings was his intended target.
Gives it up the gut.
Scott makes the tackle.
They're 10 yards away. The pass is away. Haynes knocks it away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
So that will make the score the Cincinnati Bengals 10, the Indianapolis Colts 23. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 26.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up.
Wade hands it left. Still pushing. That's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down. Just got that one off. Lance Briggs is there on the tackle. That's a 7-yard gain.
It may be time now for this defense to start thinking about attacking a little more and bringing some pressure on the receiver. You can't keep giving up those short, quick throws.
Short throw to the left. Tackle was made by Sanders. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Short pass to his left. He's knocked out at the 21-yard line.
The Colts are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
This is what we made off.
They line up at the 21. Knocked away. 2nd down for the offense after that incomplete pass. There for the reception. The stop was made by Lance Briggs. Looks like a gain of 3 on the pass. Gets the pass away. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Arian with his 3rd reception. Got it off barely.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
Again with the run.
The Colts drive it 75 yards and get into the end zone. Very nice 9-play series.
It's such a luxury to be able to hand the ball off to a player with those kinds of moves, you know, especially when you get down inside the 10-yard line because you know the defense is packed in and there's just less room to maneuver.
Jenkins lost the ball. Picks it up. There was a lot going on in that play. Booth wants to double-check that the ball popped out before he was down.
And it's just so hard for the officials to really see exactly what happens on a fumble, no fumble kind of call. There's so many bodies in the way and your vision gets blocked, and this is a great use of instant replay.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
What a saving play. They'll reverse the call on this fumble.
You know, it's just not easy to see when the runner is down, and that time the officials took their time, able to take a second look, and they got it right.
Dumps it out left. Tipped away.
Avery was the intended receiver on the play.
Not much time to throw. And they get to him.
I really like what they did that time. Nice job by the Colts.
Dumps it out right. Payne is there on the tackle.
The Colts did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3 and out.
He makes it out to about the 47-yard line.
And they're already up big.
That return just really puts them into position to make this thing a blowout.
Let's go.
Throws short. He's there for the catch. He tries to spin, and he is dropped.
Arian is able to make his 4th reception. Passes the ball. Drops the easy pick.
Bernard Berrien was the intended receiver. They give it to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 40 before he's gang tackled.
Just about 3 yards there.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
It's there for the catch.
Brown makes the tackle.
Bernard Berrien with his 5th grab of the game. The Colts will take their last timeout. So they decide to bring the kicker out to try and get 3 points before the half ends. It's good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. We'll take you to the studio now for halftime.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Check out the scores from around the league. Let's take a look at the stars from this weekend's games. Jackson has rushed for over 75 yards. Here's a look at the first half stats. There was a big discrepancy in the number of plays run by each team in the first half, and the edge was held by Indianapolis. Indianapolis is up by a score of 33-10. Now let's take a look at some of the top plays from the first half of your game.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Paul Brown Stadium.
He'll down it in the end zone.
The Colts settled for a field goal on their last possession.
Andy makes it out to about the 21-yard line.
Sanders was there on the tackle.
They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 23.
Dixon makes the tackle.
Gives it off. He's dropped for a loss.
Yeah, they went to the run, hoping they would pick up the first down. Of course, I've been hoping to be a rock star all my life, and neither one of those things happened.
He takes it to the 48.
The Bengals are looking to dig themselves out of this big hole that they've dug themselves into, and at the very least, you have to show the guys on the other bench you're not going to roll over.
And they got him.
Good coverage and good push by the Colts.
What's the deal, y'all?
Gets the ball away. No one can come up with it. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing third down.
Let's go, baby. Let's have some fun. We're going to take it back and pop water for you. Let's go. We're getting it back right now. Let's go. Oh, yeah. That's how we do it.
All kinds of pressure. Gets the pass off. Knocked down. The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
Yeah, that series just never seemed to get off the ground. Nothing they tried there seemed to work.
They down it at the 3. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Here's the give.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Short throw to the left.
Lawrence Vickers was his intended target.
Offense sets up deep inside their own territory. Ball on their own 4. Short pass to his left.
Miller is there on the tackle.
Holly with his 4th catch of the game. Throws it out. Almost hit.
Holly was the intended receiver on the play.
Let's go.
He's running out of time. He tries to scramble. Wade is going to be sacked for a loss.
Sack number 2 on the day now, and you can see his confidence growing. There comes a point in the game sometimes when you're playing against somebody that you just know you're better than that guy. And right now, the confidence is growing leaps and bounds.
4th down. The Colts lining up to punt. Jenkins is the return man. And it looks like we have a flag down on the play. And I have a feeling this one's coming back.
First down.
He throws right. There for the catch. Atupu picks it up off the ground. At the 30, to the 20. The Colts are in again.
Yeah!
And more teams are practicing doing that. When the ball's on the ground, they want to be able to scoop it and score with it. Perfectly executed that time.
Coach Jeff Fisher throws his challenge flag, so this one will get another viewing.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
So with the referee getting to take a better look at the play, the call will be reversed. The Bengals will begin this drive at the 39-yard line. And he's hit as he let go of the ball.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Let's go. Fred, 38. 38. Leave it all out here. Leave it all out here.
He rolls out to the right. He's sacked.
The Colts get their 4th sack of the game.
Yeah, pretty good work, huh? Not too shabby at all. They found the right answer to get some pressure, and they just keep exploiting it.
He gets to the 26.
The Colts ended their last drive with a touchdown, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row.
Get ready.
Throws it short. Still on his feet.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
Dumps it out right. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one.
Dixon had the coverage on the play.
Second down.
Gives it up the gut. A pickup of 5, and that makes it 3rd down.
Let's go get it now.
He rolls right, and they're coming after it. Wade loses the ball.
We're going to have a scramble.
Miller gets his hand on it and scoops it up.
The Colts maintain control of the football.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough. The Bengals are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
Hit and drop behind the line.
The Bengals have to be frustrated with their lack of running success in this game. I mean, how many times can you get beat like that and still keep trying to hand the football off?
Tackle was made by Kane.
That's a gain of 5.
Little out route against zone coverage. Typically, zone coverages will give you that almost all the time. They're more defending the deep pass.
Here's the pass.
Kane was there to bring him down.
James Jones makes his 3rd catch of the game. Again, he'll get the call.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Let's go, baby. Time it, baby. Time it. Hit him in the mouth. It's showtime, baby.
Throws it. And that's his receiver who's wide open.
The Bengals are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Bird gets the call. He gets out to about the 18-yard line before he's hit and dropped.
Let's go. Get it, baby.
Passes. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. Greg Jennings was the intended receiver.
We follow you, dog. We follow you now. 188. 188. They can't stop us. Freebie.
Here's the halfback. Tatupu tackles him for a loss at the 19. Lofa Tatupu with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. Hits the upright, no good. The Colts will set up shop at the 26-yard line. Here's the give. Tackle was made by Lance Briggs.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker who came on the blitz that time. And sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that. Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Rolling right. Passes it. Makes the catch. At the 40. At the 30. To the 10. He's knocked out at the 3. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
Dumps it out left. Hard gets the pick.
And there's no question they were sitting on that one. That is one of the bread and butter pass plays of this offense. They've been working against it all week, and that was a special little trick there that came up with the interception.
Short pass to his left. 6 yards that time on the pass play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
So we'll head to the fourth with our score, the Colts 33, the Bengals 10. The Bengals are looking at a 3-possession deficit as we start the fourth quarter. Moves to his right. Moves left. Got to him just as he released it.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
He throws left.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
Short throw to the left. Tatsuput is there on the tackle. Weaver caught that one for a gain of 6.
Let's go right here.
Short throw to the right. Can't hang on. Payne was defending on the play.
Get ready.
He rolls out to the right. He's dragged down on the play. The Colts are continuing to impress me in the pass rush department.
Well, 5 sacks. You're not an easy guy to impress, but it sounds like 5 sacks may be enough. But this is a defense that really is beginning to overwhelm this offensive line. Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Gets the pass out. The stop was made by Parker.
Bernard Berrien makes his 7th grab of the game.
Wade hands it left. Sanders was there on the tackle.
Sanders has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle.
Passes it out. Defender gets his hand on it. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass. He rolls right. Here's the throw. Tackle is made by Carr.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Throws just as the pressure gets there.
He was going for the end zone, but the pressure that time on the blitz forced a bad throw, and that really was the difference on that one.
Short throw.
Well, if you're going to make a living in this league as a running back, you're going to have to make somebody miss at some point, and that was a big somebody in the backfield that time, able to escape and stuck it in for the touchdown.
With under 5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter of play, the score, the Colts 40, the Bengals 10. He's tackled at the 27. The Bengals will start this drive at the 27-yard line.
We can't have that.
Passes on the move. Flag on the play. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding. So 1st down once again, but a long ways to go following the penalty. He throws short. Looks like a gain of 3 on the pass. So that'll make it 2nd down.
throws it. Asamuga intercepts it. The stop was made by Bird, and that will make his second of the game.
And I know what he's thinking out there. He's trying to push the ball down the field, but you can't do that. You just have to read the coverage. If it's not there, check it down, be patient.
Gets the pass away. Sanders has it. He's in for the score. The Bengals get pick number 2 of the game. And the point after is good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Cincinnati gets ready to try the onside kick. The Colts recover the onside kick.
It's been a rough game for them for sure. At this point, you got to think they're probably just going to be glad this one's over.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
They'll give it off here. He gets out to about the 38-yard line. Brown is there on the tackle. Pitch out. Parker will tackle him for a loss at the 41.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense. And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time, the guys up front on defense were just overpowered.
He missed it wide right. The Bengals will begin this drive at the 47-yard line.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
The pass is away, intercepted. To the 10. The Colts are in again.
You know, it's bad enough offensively to throw an interception, but you can't let the guy run down the field for a touchdown. You have to turn into a defensive player at that point. They did not make that transition.
With about 3 minutes of play remaining here in the fourth quarter. Score, the Colts 47, the Bengals 17. They get him at the 18-yard line. The offense will take over at the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Gets the pass away. Leaping catch. At the 40, at the 30, to the 10. Touchdown, Bengals. Riley eclipses the 2,500-yard mark on the last play. Good. Here's your sprint drive summary. And under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, the score, the Bengals 24, the Colts 47. The Colts get to the ball.
If you play the game long enough, you're going to play in a few games like this on both sides, but on the losing side, it's really tough. Really, at this point, all you can do is not quit. Go out there, keep fighting, and get ready for next week.
To the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
One score is nice, but two, that is really special. And ask any fantasy football player out there, if this guy's on your team, you're almost as happy as he is right now.
With about 3 minutes of play remaining here in the fourth quarter, the score, the Colts 54, the Bengals 24. Gets to the 21. They'll set up shop at the 21-yard line.
Come on, baby, get low. Let's have some fun. Stop, baby.
Short pass, and it's completed. And he's dropped as soon as he makes the catch. Greg Jennings makes his third catch of the game.
Dumps it out left. Avery is able to make his 4th reception. First down, 10 to go. Dumps it out right.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
It's second down and 7 to go. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game.
Let's go. Let's go right here. Get ready.
He throws left. Avery is proving once again that he's an extremely versatile weapon, passing the century mark in receiving with that reception. Rolls right. Sacked. What do they have to do on offense to stop giving up sacks?
I simply think this is one of those games where you're just overmatched on the offensive line. You know it, the defense knows it, the coaching staff knows it, and there's just nothing you can do. You know, Tom, every once in a while, I see a guy make a play like that, and I just wonder, how in the heck did I ever play receiver in this league? These guys are just phenomenal athletes. The Bengals are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Just gets it off.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Just got that one off. Simpson was his intended target. This is the 10th play of the drive.
Insightful player interview and exclusive team access.
Passes the ball, and he can't hang on.
As his pass fallen incomplete.
So the kicking team is on the field to try for 3 points. They'll be looking at a 38-yard attempt. It appears someone jumped early.
False start. Offense. Repeat, 4th down.
It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. This will be a 43-yard attempt.
False start. Offense. Repeat, 4th down.
So the kicker comes out to try and put 3 points on the board. This will be a 48-yard attempt. It's no good. I guess being down by this much, a field goal would have been a moral victory.
Well, that's just the kind of day it's been out here. Even when you try and knock home a little moral victory field goal, I guess just to give your kicker a little practice, you can't even make that. Time to go home and regroup.
That's a 2-yard gain.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
He'll get it again. That's going to do it from Paul Brown Stadium. Highlights are next, so stay right there.